Hello my dear friends, I am Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today we're going to be talking about the differences between E2 visa and EB5 visa. At the end of this video, you'll be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case, something that other attorneys call a consultation, and want you to pay them $300. Let's do this. Okay, today we're going to be talking about the differences between E2 and EB5 visas. We already spoke about the similarities, and we know that both of these visas require the proof of funds, meaning that we need to prove how we made that money and how that money went from the source of funds to the ultimate purpose ending up in your business in the USA. However, there are big differences in these two visas, and today we're gonna be discussing it. Smash the like button if you think that this topic is good and gonna bring you some value. The biggest difference is number one. Visa EB5 is an immigrant visa, meaning that once you get approval for EB5 visa, you will be getting a green card for yourself and your family. And your family is you, your spouse, and your children under 21 years old who are not married. E2 visa, in turn, is a non-immigrant visa, meaning that once you get approval for your E2 visa, you will be able to stay in the US and work here for the company which is a petitioner in your case. In all cases, this is your company. The good thing about E2, it has no limit, meaning you can extend this visa perpetually up until the end of your life, as long as your business is working, is profitable, and has some employees, meaning you bring some economical activities to the US economy. Number two is the amount of investment. For EB5 visa, we have two categories. It's a passive investment where you invest $800,000 in a so-called regional center. That's a company that's accredited by the US government and that is allowed to accept the foreign money in exchange for the green card. Active investment, when you invest $1,050,000 in your own business, in your new startup, and you will create 10 permanent jobs within 2 years after the approval. So these are two different sums of money, $800,000 and $1,050,000. In case of E2 visa, all we need to do is to invest at least $100,000 plus. That's the amount of money that we need to invest into the business in order to get approval for this visa. And do not forget that E2 visa requires the spendings before we file the petition. 60–70% of that money needs to be already in the business. For example, if you want to invest on $100,000 in your startup business, let's say it's a barbershop, you need to spend $60,000 to $70,000 before we file to petition for your business needs. Let's say you rent a space, you buy all the equipment, you buy the computers, you hire a few people, maybe you build a site, maybe you spend some money on marketing campaign. So we're looking already at about $50,000 to $60,000 spendings. We need to up it a little bit to $60,000 to $70,000. With a very high success rate, we'll be able to get you approved. Difference number three. With EB5 visa, once you get your permanent 10-year green card, you have no obligations to the US government to maintain something, be it maintain your investment in a regional center or the jobs or the business on your active side. You are pretty much done. You can still maintain whatever the investment is or the jobs or the business if you want to. However, there is no legal obligations. On the part of E2 visa, you have to maintain your business perpetually as long as you want to stay in the US. Without your business, you won't be able to extend your E2 status. So these are the three biggest differences. Let's now talk about the ways how you can switch from E2 visa status to green card. Let's talk about 3 mostly used ways to get that done. Number 1 and the mostly used method: reinvest $1 million in your business and qualify for EB5 visa. If your business is successful, if you start scaling it and be very profitable, you can take that money from the same business, reinvest it in the business, grow it bigger, hire 10 people, and file for EB5 visa and get your green card. Number 2, EB2 national interest waiver. This type of visa, for the purpose of national interest waiver, has to get at least 15 employees in the business. Stanislav, it sounds like a harder way to get a green card compared to EB5 visa. Maybe, however, I have not said that you need to invest $1 million in this type of visa to create 15 jobs. No, you can just naturally grow to 15 people without reinvesting $1 million. Maybe you reinvest $500,000, maybe $200,000, maybe less, Lord knows. I had clients in my career who invested $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 and didn't reinvest a penny more additional funds, but just grew to bigger businesses, 30, 40, 50 people. In this case, we can qualify you for EB2 national interest waiver, where we can claim that you hiring American employees, creating 15 jobs, is in the national interest of the USA. Number 3, EB3 visa. And in this case, you won't be able to use your own company. However, if you find another American company who will be able to hire you or want your services in their company, they can sponsor you for EB3 visa. Also, additional visa that you can qualify for is EB1A visa, visa of extraordinary abilities in business. If you start growing and scaling your business and people learn about you and you get some achievements in the business and maybe major press starts writing articles about you, they call you to conferences, maybe you get a big investment in your company, we can qualify you for a talent visas. It doesn't happen too often, but just last week we filed an EB1A petition for a green card for a client who had an E2 visa in San Francisco for wedding dresses, for organizing the weddings, and now this lady is getting her green card in an extraordinary ability person because her business grew large and everybody in this business knows about her and her business. Okay, if you think that you qualify either for E2 visa or EB5 visa, please go down below this video and find the links either for E2 or EB5 visa. Fill out the questionnaires which I prepared for you and make sure that you answer the questions with a lot of details so I can give you a free analysis of your case within 48 hours. And this is something that other attorneys want you to pay them $300 for and call it a consultation. After I give you a free evaluation of your case, I will invite you to the immigration planning where we start building a strategy for your case. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my Instagram where I do the everyday posts and everyday stories about the immigration to the US, about talent visas, work visas, business visas, investment visas, everything that can bring you here to the US. I am Stanislav Shamaev, the lawyer of your future. Your future begins here. Good luck.